Whereas this is really nice to go, you know what, we're just gonna relax, we're gonna chill, and we're gonna do whatever my mood feels like. So hello my loves, and thank you for joining me. It's Kirsten, and this is a slightly different video. We're doing a daily vlog, but one where I really slow down and take time to just enjoy the little things. Basically romanticize my day, if you will. But I hope you enjoy, and I will catch up with you in a moment. Good morning. This video was really impromptu. I just kind of decided late last night that I wanted to do this sort of day in my life where I really make an effort to enjoy the little things. I've been feeling a little bit stressed and there's been a lot going on, and so I really wanted to take a day where I just slow down and do some of my absolute favourite things. So I hope you like this sort of thing. I know I probably already said that in the intro bit, but I hope you do. Started off really nice with reading in bed, which is something that I do like to try and do if I'm able to, and today I've decided to go with Agnes Grey by Anne Bronte. This is a very short book, it's about 150 pages long, so I'm hoping to get it finished today as well. And I don't know, I love Bronte works. I just think all three of them are absolutely amazing. I've only read the first chapter, so I'm up to chapter 2, page 13, but it was a really nice way to start the morning, and at the start of this with having Agnes tell us her story. She's talking about how her mother was really well off but fell in love with her father, who really isn't well off, and as a result her mother's side of the family have kind of cut them off, don't want really anything to do with them, but her mother never regretted her choice. She's very much in love with her father, and we're seeing how the girls were brought up, because she's got Agnes and her sister Mary, how Agnes was always really quite spoiled, seen as the baby of the family. But Agnes really wants to be a governess. She really wants to teach young children, especially as at this moment in time her family is really struggling with debt and she wants to try and help. And we're just seeing the part at the end of chapter 1 where Agnes has got a position and she's just left her family. I'm really looking forward to this. I don't know too much what it's about. I haven't read the back of it. I just know that, okay, you know what, let's just do a quick skim of the back. It's a deeply personal novel written from the author's own experience, and as such Agnes Grey has a power and poignancy which mark it out as a landmark work of literature dealing with the social and moral evolution of English society. There we go. So I'm really intrigued. I think it's going to be lovely. So that's my plan for today, and honestly just filling the day with lots of things I really enjoy doing. So I hope you enjoy it. It's a little bit different. This wasn't planned by any means, which is really weird because I don't do these sort of impromptu things, but you'll have to let me know if you like this, if you like more of this sort of thing. But for now, I hope you're all doing really well, and I will catch up with you a little bit later. afternoon. It is now 12 o'clock, which I forgot to even mention the time that I woke up. I woke up 7:30, so I've had a really nice chill time between then and updating. So I've read a little bit more of Agnes Grey. I'm now up to chapter 8, page 57, and this first bit we were learning about the first family that Agnes was a governess for, and how terrible the children were, and what a difficult position that she was in by being expected to be able to discipline these children and teach them, but at the same time not being allowed to discipline them in any way that would make it so that the children would actually behave. Like, they were really quite horrible. The boy in particular, there were some moments in there that I was like, wow, he is so disturbing. But now she is at her second family, and she is there for 2 years. All of this because Agnes is talking to us as a reader. It's almost like she's writing us a letter, and some parts of it, some of the timings and stuff, she does skip over because she's like, well, you don't really need to know this. I don't need to bore you with this information, so here's a general outline. And so that's what we've just had, a general outline of this new family that she's with and the new children that she has to teach. And I like it. I think it's perfect for this sort of day, with this sort of like quiet, slow day with a quiet, slow book that's just looking at the impossibilities of being a governess at this time, and the expectations that are put on to teach these children that are so unruly that the parents don't even have much control over, or they do but through fear. And yet the governess is not able to do anything to command any respect from the wards that she's trying to teach, to the people that she's working for, to the other servants. Like, it's a really difficult position. So I'm really enjoying this, and as you would have seen, I spent a little bit of time journaling as well. I love journaling. This is my little vintage journal, and I try and journal about once a week, where I do that sort of spread, and it's more of a collage thing, and I love it. It's a really nice way to just get some thoughts out and just de-stress, or even just document something that was really good that happened that week. Like, I really enjoy it for that. So really pleased I put some time aside for that as well. And just generally this morning's been very chill, very quiet, and I've liked that. I am thinking that I do want to go out for a little bit. It has stopped raining. It was pouring down for most of the morning, but it has seemed to have settled. So I'm thinking I might pop out to Costa, because I have some vouchers from work to use up. So I'm thinking have lunch there and bring Agnes Grey and read there for like an hour or so. Maybe have a little wander around Waterstones. Whether I'll get anything I don't know, but I just love being in a bookstore. And then come back, and I have some plans for dinner that I want to cook and try out today. My sister sent me this recipe that she did for some tuna fish cakes, and it looks really easy to do, so I'm gonna try, although I'm gonna have to substitute one of the ingredients. And also I can't bother to do food shopping today, so we're going to work with what I've got. So we'll do some of that as well, and yeah, just finish off this book, and it will just be such a nice day off before back to work tomorrow. It's nice. I think it's really important to take these times to just like remember to enjoy the little things. Like, I do the 24-hour readathons, and I do have that coming up on 1st of April, and those days are always good, but I don't ever slow down. Like, I'm always constantly like, right, I've got to read as much as I can, I've got to do this. Whereas this is really nice to go, you know what, we're just gonna relax, we're gonna chill, and we're gonna do whatever my mood feels like. So yeah, anyway, I'm still rambling as always. I don't think that's ever going to change in any video I do, but let's get ready to go out and have some lunch out and go from there. it is now 4 o'clock pretty much, and I had a really nice time at Costa. I really enjoyed it. I read a little bit there, and then, as you saw, went off to Waterstones, and that was pretty much all I did. And I was back here about just after 3, and I've spent the rest of the time reading a little bit more, and I am now up to chapter 16, page 104. So I have 49 pages left of this book, and like I said, I am really enjoying it. It's actually getting really interesting, and there's a bit more drama to what's going on, because one of the girls that she's looking after and teaching has now come out. So back in this society, when you reached a certain age, you would come out into society, basically showing that you were eligible for marriage. And she has kind of strung along a gentleman that she would never marry, and it's really interesting conversations about love, about how it is for different classes, about the restrictions within society that there are on women. So that's really interesting. And there's also developments for Agnes herself having feelings for somebody. It's got a lot more interesting plot and drama in it, and it's funny in places and yet also really insightful in places, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying taking my time with this one. While I was out, I did pick up a book. So there was quite a few books that I was interested in getting. I had a look around the whole store. It was mainly classics that's been piquing my interest. I mean, if you've been watching my weekly vlogs and stuff, I've been saying about how I want to read more classics again. The weekly reading vlog I think is going to go up for this video. I have no idea when this video is even going to go up, because it, like I say, it wasn't planned, so I've got no idea when this is going to go up. But a weekly reading vlog, I recently read the Thomas Hardy's Far From the Madding Crowd and absolutely loved it, and I'm just really enjoying classics at the minute. So there was quite a few that I wanted to get, so I've taken pictures of a lot of them so I can add to my wish list, and it's like how I keep track of the books that I want to get. But I did get one, The Castle of Orentano, and by Horace Walpole. And this is a Gothic classic, and it was written in 1764 and is the first supernatural English novel, and one of the most influential works of Gothic fiction. So this is the one that I've had on my radar for a couple years now, of something that I really want to read, because obviously I love reading all the books that inspire different write-ins, and so of course I want to read all of the originals, and I'm just really intrigued. Plus this was only $4.99, so $4.99 for a brand new book is really good. So I decided to pick it up. I'm really pleased. Didn't go in to buy a book, but when I saw it for this price, I was like, yeah, I don't really want to leave it, and it is one that I've been meaning to get for a little while. So I think I might read this one coming up to October, like maybe for Halloween or something. I feel like that was good. It's quite a short book as well, so I feel like that will be a good time. And that's it. That's it. I've really enjoyed this day. It's been really relaxing. I haven't done much at all, and I'm literally just deciding what I'm going to do with my evening. I am getting a little bit hungry, but I don't know whether to start cooking yet, because it is only 4 o'clock, or wait till a little bit later. Like, I have no idea. Basically, I don't have much to do today, and I'm really enjoying it, and we're just going to see how it goes. I do want to continue reading this and finish this, but I'm also feeling hungry, so I don't know whether I read a little bit and then cook. Do I cook and then read? Basically, that's basically my decision. That is the big decision of the day, is when do I cook my dinner. That's it. I've got nothing else. So yeah. I feel really weird because this is such a quiet video. I feel like there's really not loads going on, so I hope you like it. But yeah, anyway, this is me just rambling as I do all the time. But yeah, I will probably catch up with you probably at the end of the day, once I've actually finished the book, and we'll see what else I get up to. I may edit a video, and yeah, that's it. That's all I've got. So it's been a really nice, relaxing, very chilled day, something that I really did need, and I feel a lot better and a lot more settled, which is the purpose of all of this. So yeah, okay. It's now almost 9 o'clock in the evening, and I think I'm going to spend the rest of my day just chilling out, catching up on a couple of YouTube videos that have gone up. But I did finish Agnes Grey, and I really enjoyed this ending actually. I thought it was really lovely. It was also really interesting seeing the conclusion to one of the girls in this as well, and seeing how it was kind of like a karma kind of thing that went on, and I just liked it. I thought it was a really nice, quiet little story, as I've said, but it really was lovely, and the ending was very nice. Predictable, don't get me wrong, it was predictable, but it was lovely, and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, this was really good. I'm really pleased I decided to go with this book today and just have a day for me to just relax and take the time to do things that I enjoy. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know it's been a bit different to what I normally do, but I hope you've liked it. Let me know what you think. If you like more of these sort of things, don't know how often they would be, but I liked it. This was really nice. Well, to save me repeating myself and rambling about things that I have already said in this video, in this day, I'm gonna leave it there. Oh no, wait. The tuna fish cakes, yeah, I don't know what I did wrong. I mean, it could have been multiple things, because I used cannellini beans instead of potato, which tasted really good, I'm not gonna lie, but they fell apart. They did not hold shape at all, and I watched loads of videos on this. So my sister gave me the idea, and then I watched loads of videos on how they did it and stuff, and I'm pretty sure I copied what they did, but it didn't work at all. So instead of fish cakes, I ended up with basically what was like a tuna version of like a hash brown thing. I mean, it was nice, I enjoyed it. It was very tasty. I think I did a bit too much seasoning actually, which is unusual for me. I'm actually pretty good, but this time, all-purpose seasoning, a bit too much. Should have done a bit less. But apart from that, it was rather tasty. I mean, it was an interesting experiment. I will try again. You'll probably see it in like weekly vlogs as they come up of me attempting to do that again. The fish cakes, they were not cakes at all. It was fun to make though, really quick as well. It did not take long at all. So I actually think what I could have done is saved half of the mixture for another day and then done that with like some couscous or something like that. But I didn't, because I was lazy and didn't think about that. But it was rather tasty. You'll have to let me know if you've made fish cakes and stuff, and like what you do. Like where did I go wrong with this? Probably in a lot of ways, but I did enjoy the time doing it. Like, it was a fun time. But yes, okay, we're now done. So thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, then let's leave a cup of tea emoji or coffee, something like that, a hot beverage, in the comments below. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. So thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please do give it that thumbs up, subscribe, and comment. Those 3 things really do help this channel grow, so thank you so much. As always, I'll have my social media links linked below, and I will of course catch you in the next video.